A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a show of unwavering loyalty, thousands of supporters of former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro flooded the streets on Sunday, rallying in support of U.S. President Donald Trump's recent pressure campaign against the ongoing trial of their political ally. Bolsonaro, currently facing serious charges of plotting a coup following his electoral defeat in 2022 to leftist Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, has become a focal point of political division in Brazil. The rally took place in the capital city of Brasilia, where attendees expressed their concerns over what they perceive as censorship and judicial overreach. Valdeciria Galvio, a stenographer and participant in the rally, articulated the sentiment shared by many, stating, "I am here to defend our people against censorship and judges who act arbitrarily." This sentiment resonated throughout the crowd, many of whom donned the national colors of Brazil, green and yellow, while others waved U.S. flags and displayed signs that read, "Thank you, Trump." The demonstrations were not limited to Brasilia. Similar rallies occurred in major cities, including São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. Bolsonaro, who is 70 years old, did not attend the events due to a court order preventing him from leaving his home during evenings and weekends or using social media as his trial unfolds. The former president is accused of conspiring to cling to power despite losing the election, a charge that could lead to a significant prison sentence if convicted. The trial is anticipated to conclude in the coming weeks. In a significant development, the U.S. Treasury Department recently imposed financial sanctions on Brazilian Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes, who is presiding over Bolsonaro's trial. These sanctions have been met with approval from Bolsonaro's supporters, who view de Moraes as a symbol of censorship due to his efforts to combat misinformation. On the same day, Trump labeled the trial a witch hunt and announced a sweeping 50% tariff on several Brazilian imports, a move designed to exert economic pressure on Brazil. These tariffs are set to take effect on August 6th, further complicating the political landscape. Maristela dos Santos, a 62-year-old teacher participating in the Rio de Janeiro rally, expressed her agreement with the sanctions, stating, "Since no solution was found here, it had to come from elsewhere." Dressed in an American flag, she voiced her concerns about the potential economic repercussions of the tariffs, but emphasized that her primary worry was that Brazil might descend into a situation similar to that of Venezuela, where citizens face severe shortages of basic necessities under the socialist regime of Nicolas Maduro. Paulo Roberto, a 46-year-old entrepreneur, echoed this sentiment, arguing that while the tariffs might be painful in the short term, they are a necessary step toward achieving greater freedom and improved quality of life in the future. As the political climate in Brazil becomes increasingly charged, the outcome of Bolsonaro's trial and the implications of U.S. sanctions will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping the nation's future. The ongoing support for Bolsonaro among his base highlights the deep divisions within Brazilian society and the lengths to which his supporters are willing to go to defend their beliefs. The coming weeks will be critical as the trial progresses and the impact of U.S. economic measures unfolds, potentially altering the trajectory of Brazilian politics for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.